Mr. Putter and Tabby see the stars. Mr. Putter and his fine cat, Tabby, loved to sleep. They could sleep anywhere. They slept in chairs, in swings, in cars, in tubs, when sometimes in the laundry rooms. Mr. Putter and Tabby also slept in a bed. Of course, most of the time sleeping in a bed was just fine. Mr. Putter plumped his pillow, Tabby squeezed hers, and then they sleep like logs. But one night, one of the logs could not sleep. Mr. Putter was a log who could not sleep. He could not sleep because he had eaten too many pineapple jelly rolls at Mrs. Tabby's house. Mrs. Tabby was Mr. Putter's good friend and neighbor, and he liked to feed them. She liked to feed everybody, but most of all, he liked to feed Mr. Putter. He always sending a good dog, Jack, over to Mr. Putter's house with a note. The note always said, "Are you hungry?" And Mr. Putter always said yes, so he and Tabby went next door a lot. But tonight, Mr. Putter has been having such a good time that he lost track and ate 21 jelly rolls. He forgot to count them as he popped them one at a time into his mouth. Before he knew it, 21 jelly rolls was gone, and it was time to go to home. Mr. Tabby was happy that Mr. Putter enjoyed jelly rolls so much, but Mr. Putter's stomach was not. It grumbled and grumbled and grumbled. Mr. Putter looked at his nice soft bed when he got home. Grumble, grump is stomach. Mr. Putter knew he would not be able to sleep with all that grumbling. What to do? Mr. Putter looked at Tabby. Then he got an idea. "Let's go for a walk," Mr. Putter said. He put his coat back on. He put his hat back on. He picked up Tabby, and out the door they went. It was a beautiful night. The moon was full and moonlight was everywhere. Tabby looked. She listened. She switched her ears. She twitched her tail. He loved the night. Mr. Putter loved it too, even with a grumbling stomach. Mr. Putter looked up at the sky. He showed Tabby the stars, and he told her all about them. He told her that the big diaper was full of milk from the Milky Way. Tabby purred. She loved milk. She told about looking at stars when he was a boy, and how he had always wanted to ride in a rocket ship. He told her he had always dreamed of adventure. Tabby poured some more. Mr. Putter and Tabby made a nice big circle around the neighborhood. He looked in the sky. Then he looked at the yellow lights of the houses. They looked at the cat sitting in the windows, looking back at them. And when at last the circled back home, they stopped in front of Mrs. Tabby's. Mrs. Tabby and Jake were on the front row. "Miss Tabby, what are you doing up?" asked Mr. Putter. "Jack was grumbling so much," said Mrs. Tabby. "He eats too many jelly rolls and we can't sleep." Mr. Putter and Tabby were delighted. They sat on the lawn with Mrs. Tabby and Jack. Mr. Putter's stomach and Jack's stomach talked to each other while Mr. Putter and Mrs. Tabby talked to each other. They told their stories in the moonlight. They told secrets. They made each other laugh. When stomach on the front lawn stopped rumbling, everyone said good night, went to bed. And sleep like logs. In the morning, Mr. Putter heard the scratching in the door. He opened it. It was Jack with a note. The note said, "Are you hungry?" Mr. Putter smiled. He picked up the tabby and together they walked next door. The end. Bye-bye. See you next